Hey, welcome everyone. Tom here, Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these insane markets. It is Sunday morning at 9:01 a.m. on November 10th, 2024. And hope you're having a good Sunday. And we're going to be doing the weekly analysis starting with dollar yen. So dollar yen really right now on the weekly, there is a support coming in at 152.10 right there. That is a weekly support right now. If dollar yen breaks 152.10, it has the potential to go back down to, let me just put this right here. Let's get rid of this. 151, like right here, this bottom right here, 151.28. If that level goes, it's opening its way up to a main support for this whole thing at 149.80. It is in a slightly bullish marketplace right now. Just using 3-bar harmony, if we look, we go over to, say, the weeklies. And we have this week that basically broke this high. So the new high that needs to be broken is this week at 154.78 in order to show strength, get up to 156.26, and then there's a major resistance or a resistance at 157.58 up at that level up top. So I think that we're going to be in for some consolidation trading. And we might see lower levels. It would probably be a good area to buy dollar yen. It is still in, a bullish mode. The only way that the bullish mode gets broken is actually if we break this 149.76 and actually take this bottom out at 149 the figure. So the way I would approach dollar yen is I think we're going to be trading in a big rectangle this up and coming week, and I'll be looking to buy dips. Got to pay attention to the daily analysis because I'll definitely be putting out points there. So dollar yen still bullish, but it's kind of hiding itself right now. Remember that the U.S. Rate cut didn't help the dollar in the short term, but I think the market's already discounted that, and it's going to be looking forward, thinking. Now, I've been doing some research on that Conservative Party, and I still don't have much information about it. From what I can understand is that they are kind of slightly, yen hawks. They don't want to import inflation from the United States into Japan. Japan's been having quite a difficult time in the last, 30 years. But they are manufacturing superpower Japan, their cars and everything else. So, they're going to do quite well in the next up and coming economy that we should have in the United States, which should be pretty strong. Once we start seeing the oil sector get open up in the U.S., it's going to definitely, spur on growth for our economy, and that should create some demand for, the dollar and U.S. investments. Now, the one thing we have to pay attention to is the bond market, and I'm going to do an analysis of that because what's going on in the bond market is that, there's some big players that are not, they're not going to buy long-term debt, and Paul Tudor Jones really spoke about that, and he made a point of how really the problems that we're having here is that we are funding long-term debt with short-term debt. So it's kind of like the way that you would look at this is that we're basically paying off our mortgage using credit cards. So we're paying really high interest to try to fund a long-term debt. Eventually that's not going to work. So there has to be some type of solution to this. What that solution is, I have no idea. But you just have to be really cautious. So dollar yen is in a bullish market scenario, but I think that we're going to see lower levels that we can basically buy dips on. So make sure you pay attention to the daily analysis. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Leave some comments in the video below because, you know, Google likes the algorithms and the advertising is what they like. I don't advertise, but other people do, and they like to see comments and they like to see engagement, and that helps me get my brand out, and I really appreciate it. So I'll be seeing you on the next video where I'm going to cover good old sterling dollar, that dog. See you soon. Cheers.